Welcome back, everybody. It's Chad at Gamer for Fun, and we're about to continue our journey through the cyberpunk uh, adventure called Neuromancer. Now, where we left off was right at the start of the game. We were going to, let me get to the screen here. We were going to be looking at the PAX system and reading some bulletin board details here. So let's get back into it. And as you can see, I pretty much have just been waiting for you to return with me on this adventure. So I went over a little bit of the basic controls in episode 1 and how the PAX system works. I touched briefly upon it. These access codes. We need to line up some words on a code wheel. And technically, because I am playing a emulated version, I can enter anything I want into this verification code and it's going to allow me access, which is great because we're playing this for fun. We don't want to have to get stalled out on not being able to continue our adventure. Okay, so in episode 1, we covered the first 3 items here. We're going to get into the bulletin board. Music's kicking off. I am going to bring that music down. There we go, because I've got a lot of talking to do as I read these bulletin board messages. All right, bulletin board. If you don't know what a BBS system is, you're about to find out. We're going to view messages. All right, bulletin board. So, as you can see, we got a bunch of messages, tos and froms, a couple of them to me, a couple of them to all. And this is what a bulletin board is. You just basically posted stuff, everybody read it, and that was it. Back in the 80s, nobody cared. Privacy wasn't a huge thing like it is now. Security certainly wasn't a huge thing. But actually, we're going to find out how serious stuff is back in the 80s. All right. First message to all from the SysOp. Due to a lightning strike on the PAX building, all BBS messages on the system before 11/14/58 were trashed. Sorry for the inconvenience. So apparently in the future, 2058, redundancy and backups are not a thing, which is okay. All right, to Chad from Matt Shaw. Next message. Take some advice, man. There's a lot of good software showing up on the BBSs. You'll need to figure out what's going on, so find as much as you can. Upgrade your comlink wares and your equipment so you can reach the better bases. When you're ready and you've got enough money together, find us in Cyberspace. We need your help bad, but I can't talk about it here. Don't want to start a panic. Know what I mean? So Matt Shaw. Obviously I know Matt Shaw. Or do I? Interesting. To Chad from Fargo. Uh-oh, you still owe me 2,000 credits. Will I have to sell your lungs to get it? Ew. Okay, Mr. Fargo. Let's see what Shin has to say. To Chad from Shin. Better pick up your deck at my pawn shop, otherwise I'll have to sell it. Okay. So a deck, okay, we're going to get into a couple things here since this is still first episode. Sorry, second episode, first starting. A deck is what you use to connect to cyberspace and bulletin boards, and databases. So very critical that we have a deck. It also holds software that's used to interact with these databases in cyberspace. Okay, message number 5 to Chad from Crazy Edu. Where's my caviar? I said I'd trade you for you some software for it, remember? Where's my caviar? I said I'd trade you some software for it, remember? I clearly don't, because I've been sleeping in some synth spaghetti since the last episode. We're going to go to more messages. Okay, again. Oh, yesterday, 11:15:58. To Chad from Matt Shaw. Since you've been out of touch for a while, and since you're an old friend, I thought I'd help you out with some comlink numbers. Okay, here we go. This is the info that we really need to record. With some comlink numbers to get you started. Use these as soon as you get your deck back. Yeah, I heard you had to pawn it. The link codes are... Alright, cheapo. Okay, so I'm going to flip over to the old notes page here. Cheapo for the cheap hotel. Reg fellow for the regular fellows. Consumer ev for the consumer review. Asano comp for Asano computing. World Chess for the World Chess Confederation. Okay, so notes, like I was saying earlier in another episode, the only other episode, notes are critical to this game. So you definitely, anytime you come across notes, you got to record them. So continue on. These ought to help keep you busy until you can afford a cyberspace capable deck. Yes. Thank you, Matt Shaw. All right, let's see what Bosch has to say. To Chad from Bosch. Remember your old pal Anonymous Bosch? Remember how I borrowed your cryptology skill chips 6 months ago and forgot to give it back? Well, actually, Bosch, I don't remember, but there's a whole incident with some synth spaghetti, but thanks, man. I dropped it off with Shiva at the Gentleman Loser for you to pick up. Thanks. Sorry I took so long. Cryptology skill chip. Okay, yes. Actually, flipping over to the notes again. Things to ask. When you interact with people, there's certain words you need to say and ask for. And some of these words you find in these bulletin boards, and I'm just going to record them here for prosperity's sake. All right, let's see what Emp Norton has to say to us. To Chad from Emp Norton. Heard you were in town and thought you ought to know something weird's going on in cyberspace. Sharpen your skills and keep your head down. All right, will do. Thanks for the advice. Okay, 2 rats from Red Snake. What do we got? Read about your problem in the Night City News. Did you forget to pay off the health department this month? I can fix it. Talk to me. All right, so in the previous episode, we learned that Rats was getting shut down because his synth spaghetti killed 87 people. And we just slept in it, which is okay. We didn't need it. To all from Interplay. This will be cool. So Interplay, of course, published the game in 1988. So warm up those credits. Bard's Tale 714 has arrived in the stores. In a press conference this morning, we were also able to announce that Wasteland 4, incorporating a new feature known as Reality Mode, will be shipping any day now. All right, this is awesome. This is so awesome because, one, in 1988, Wasteland had just been released, and Bard's Tale, I think, was on like Bard's Tale 3 at the moment. Thief of Fate, one of the only other games that I've actually completed back in the day, and but Wasteland 4. Well, Wasteland 3 was just released 2 or 3 short years ago. So if they actually have a tie-in to Neuromancer, that'd be awesome. and Bard's Tale 714, well, they got a little ways to go. Bard's Tale 4 was actually just released recently. Awesomeness. All right, last couple messages. Bulletin board to all from Armitage. We're looking for a few good cowboys, seeking adventure, like money, like living on the razor's edge, good with a cyberspace deck. Simply by answering this ad with your Bama ID number, you can earn instant money and learn about an exciting opportunity. Sounds like a little bit of a scam, it sounds like, but sounds like a big scam. Let's just read that again. Again, remember, 1988, spam, scam, phishing was not rampant. There was a lot of telephone scams back in the day. You know, like Captain Crunch kind of scams, phishing, phreaking, that kind of thing. But certainly not like nowadays. Armitage wants me to send him my Bama ID. Excuse me, which basically is my bank and money account. All right, we might do that. See what Hitachi has to say. To all from Hitachi. Need some quick cash? Come and see us at Hitachi Biotech in the high-tech zone of Shiba City. We need volunteers for a quick experiment that won't require much of your time. All right. So, we're going to exit this. Actually, is there any more? Nope, that's it. Okay. Yeah, we read everything. Okay, we're going to exit that. Now, we are actually going to send Armitage a message. Press run stop to end. Oh, I got to figure out the run stop key. Okay, well, that's a problem for a couple seconds from now. Yeah, Armitage, let's send you my Bama ID. This is why we take the notes, because they are needed all the time. Okay, send the creds. Here we go. Send the credits. Here's my banking information. Now I gotta figure out the run stop key. Okay, bear with me here. I think that's it. Yep, escape key. Okay. Send this message? Yeah. Nothing bad can happen, right? Send banking information over a bulletin board system. You gotta remember, BBSs were not private. You posted a message on here, as you can see. You posted a message on here. They're available for everybody to read here. So they were definitely not private. Okay, we're going to exit out of that. We're going to exit to main. We're going to exit the system here. Now, all right, remember the controls here. Okay, so let's talk to rats again. Remember, we still got to pay our bill. It's 46 credits. So let's just see what we got for speech balloon. How about you trust me? Here we go. Pay up Cyberscum. Use the packs if you need money. Okay, well, I did get the money, so I'm okay that way. Now, if I do happen to leave and the door is actually, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to walk over top of the door. It's at the bottom of my feet here, that line. That's the door out. If I leave, I get arrested. And getting arrested in this game is a money waste. You basically get fined. And money's critical at the start of this game here. So I am going to, how do I give him money? It is O for operate. Nope. Oh, O is walk up. Items. There we go. All right. You can't hear this, but there are some cool sound effects. I will simply turn up the volume. I for items. And I am going to select the credits. I'm going to give, and there's zero benefit to giving this guy more than 46 credits. You don't get anything extra. He wants 46. He gets 46. All right, he's got some good stuff to say. Thanks, friend artiste. Shin came by, but he didn't want to interrupt your beauty sleep. He still has your deck. Okay, that must be the deck they're talking about in cyberspace. Oh, I can interact with him. Who you calling an artiste? What deck does Shin have? Anything else come up? Okay. Who you calling an artiste? You are the artiste of the slightly funny deal, Herr Chad. I guess I am. All right. Rat's got some more information. What deck does Shin have? Now, basically, you want to talk to everybody and get as much info as you can from these guys. Okay, you're Yamayatsu UXB Hair Chad. Shin says you pawned it at his shop. Yes, I believe I did. Okay, let's keep talking to him because I think he's got a little more info that we got. Anything else come up? Here we go. One of Loney Zone's girls was looking for you too. You got biz with the Zone. So Loney Zone's a guy. He's basically like I don't know if he's a pimp or what, but he's a dude that oh, what do we got here? He's a dude you can interact with, I think, or maybe you can talk to one of his girls out on the street. I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite remember. Did I hear something about the health department closing this place? A minor problem, friend artiste. I'll be back in business within the week. Okay. And I think there's something else. Anything else you want to tell me? Better find a way to pay your bill at the cheap hotel or they'll start asking you to sell your body parts. Ooh. Not good. I got a bill at the cheap hotel? Man, I must have had a wrecker. Okay. So I sell a kidney or two. Why don't you get off my case, rats? You should have fear, artiste. He may be your friend. Now get out of here before the law bot arrives. Okay, so I think I've exhausted everything I gotta say to him. Yep, I can't talk to him anymore. So I have paid my bill, so I'm not gonna get arrested. I've used the PAX machine. I've got some information. Once I walk out these doors, I am not coming back because, and I'm just gonna maneuver myself down here. And disk flip. Okay, once you leave rats, the door basically gets locked and you can't go back in, which is not a big deal. Move along, citizen, is what this law bot, this dude in green that's hovering, is actually a law bot. So if I would have not paid my bill, he would have been like, stop, you're under arrest. And that would have been it. Actually, let's just try the door again just to see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can't even go in. Okay, so the law bot's basically, yeah, if I had not paid my bill, I would have been totally arrested there, and that would have been it. Let's maneuver over here. I'm actually outside. Get to the next screen here. Body shop. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. Game 1. We'll just overwrite. Oh, disk. Flip disks here. Okay. So I'm going to save this game and we are going to pause it right here. And we'll pick up where we left off. I promise you, I will start to speed up a little bit. There's so much going on in this game. You really have to, and I'm maybe a little bit slower too. You really have to just take your time at the start here, especially if you've never experienced it before, just to kind of understand what's going on. All right, so I've been Chad. This has been Gamer for Fun, and we're going to pick up in the next episode, Neuromancer. We'll see you then.